Wellington City Council is a bit of a hot mess at the moment, it's fair to say. A Crown Observer, a mayor who says she's faced horrific abuse while in office, a mayoral candidate who's had to apologise after writing an email spreading salacious rumours about pendulous breasts. Andrew Little is the man hoping to come through the middle and clear this muck up. Andrew Little, the Wellington mayoral candidate, joins us this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ryan.
It doesn't matter how many times you say pendulous breast, it never quite rolls off the tongue like you think it will. Good to have you on the program, Andrew.
Yeah, nice to be here.
What do you make of it when you see, I'm sure you've seen the video of Ray Chung's, campaign meeting. It looks like people are about to throw chairs, yelling at each other. What do you think when you see this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, this is the stuff that actually Wellingtonians are actually heartily sick of. What they have seen in the council, successive councils up to now, is councillors backbiting, making things very personal, all that sort of stuff. And what's the city got to show for it? Well, not a great deal at the moment. And I think the overwhelming feedback I got, in fact, one of the reasons people came to me months ago is to say we've got to stop that nonsense. We've got to have people focused on what's good for Wellington, not all this interpersonal stuff. And that's what's got to change.
Do you think Ray Chung should pull out of the race?
Well, what Ray does is up to him. I mean, it's not him alone. He's backed by this outfit, ironically called Better Wellington, who've just turned out to be just a toxic mess, to be honest. And you've got independent Together candidates, not particularly independent, and if yesterday's news is anything to go about, not particularly together anymore, who are backed by them as well. They've got to show a bit of spine. I think all candidates, really what Wellingtons want to see from all candidates, whether mayoralty or councillor, are people who say they understand we've got to work through our differences. Differences are healthy, disagreements are healthy, we get that. We've got to work through the differences and do what's right for Wellington, because that's what's been missing up to now.
Have you reached out to Tory at all during this?
Not over the last few days or weeks. I spoke to her after my announcement, so I haven't had any conversations with her.
Have you
took the step of...
Made any calls or made any offers on who your deputy might be if you win?
No, look, it's not... I have to get elected before I can make that call, and I'm not talking about that
Have you spoken to anyone, like Nicola Young?
Look, I wouldn't make a call on it. We've got to see who's around the table first, and if it's my decision, I have to be elected first too. So we'll wait till we get there. So
you haven't spoken to anyone about it, any other potential councillors about it?
No.
Okay. Hey, the Golden Mile, there was talk that the council would just full steam ahead with the Golden Mile stuff. Do you know whether they've paused on that?
Well, the last I heard is that they haven't negotiated any deals with any contractors for implementing it. We're less than 3 months out from the election. I think there is a sense amongst at least councillors that this is not a decision that should be taken before the election. So that's as much as I know. Well,
hopefully that's the case. And just finally, we heard yesterday from Simon Watts, local government minister at that conference in Christchurch, that it looks like they are going to do a rates cap. Don't know what level, but sometime by Christmas they will have legislation sorted out. What do you think of that? Would you be happy to work under a rates cap?
I don't think it's a good idea. Like, I totally get in Wellington, everybody's really concerned about the level of rates rises. 30% over the last 2 years is ridiculous. And people do want to see a council getting spending under control and rates under control. But I don't think that's a job of central government to come in over the top of local government. Councils, they're elected to make decisions. They should make decisions. And if they get it wrong, they'll be booted out of office. That's how political accountability works. But I'm not sure that a rates cap is going to help.
Andrew, appreciate your time this morning. Go and look after that city. Andrew Little, the Wellington mayoral candidate.